Okay, so that's the last two function for this thing. Now, the third function, if you take a look at the third function, it says third functions basically tell you to do is to pass in 3, 2, 1 right here. 3, 2, 1. So what I've done over here, if you look at 3, it's not working, hang on. Turn off this over here. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to come up here to the top of here. I'm going to cross out this 2 right here. I'm going to pass in a 3 here. I want to write a 2 here. I'm going to do a 1 here. Of course, this is the second one, so I'm going to cross this one out. Alright, so what are you doing? I'm going to take this 3 right here, whatever is in the memory is 3, right? I'm going to swap it over there, right? This 2 now is moved over here, and the 1 is this one over here. Now, how do we do this with the numbers here? Let's look at this thing. The 24, again, needs to be moved to this column. This is 24. The 2, which is 2 here, move to the second one, okay, which is this one right here, which is 7, and then my number 2, you gotta be careful with this one. Remember now, this one is the one that's passed by value. It's just a copy. This 3 doesn't get copied over. You gotta be careful with that, right? You gotta be careful with it. So what happened? It goes back to 2. So because it's not a reference now, so this goes back to as what? As the 2. Okay? You gotta be careful with this thing because the other 2, the A and the C, that one's the one with the reference parameter with this thing. So this is what you start out in the third one with this thing. Come down here and you take a look at this thing. You're going to pass this thing in here inside of this function right here. So the first thing you do is it says A times B plus 2 equals to C. So what is that? 24. This is your 24. 24 times 7 times plus 2, I'm sorry. That equals to, my math is right, it's 170. Okay? Set my C equals temp, so 170 goes over here. Okay, that's my temp. Now, I'm going to come over here. Again, my if statement is still false. I'm going to come over here and do A plus C minus B. Alright? A is what? 24. Plus C is what? 170. Minus C. Minus B is what? 7. That should equal to 187. That's my equal sign. Should equal 187. Okay? That's going to be my new A for this thing. Now, I'm not done yet. I need to take B times temp to equal C. So here's my B, which is what? 7 times 170. That should equal to my new C, which is, my math comes out to be 1190. Okay, so this is my new C. This is my B with this thing. So if I output this thing 1, 2, and 3, like it tells me to do, 1, 2, and 3 here, I should get my 1 comes out to be what? What's my 1? 1190, right? Look at my 1. This is my 1 up here. Here's my 1. Okay, top column. My 2 should be 7, comma, and my 3, look at the top of this column header, 187. Okay, next line down. Now, the next function is I'm passing 2, 3, and a 1. 2, 3, and a 1. Let me check my time. 2, 3, and a 1. So again, I'm going to cross up my 3. I'm going to pass across a 2 here. Pass across a 3 here. And pass across a 1. Each one of these things are going to get changed. So here's my 2. My 2 is moved over here. My 3 now is put in the second parameter here, and my 1 remains the same. So here is my 2. Look at this. Here's my 7, right? That's going to go over here as 7. That's going to go over here to my 87, and this remain as 1, 1, 9, 0. Okay? Now, do the same thing. I'm going to take, coming in here, I'm going to do A times B plus 2, which is what? 7 times B, 18, 7 plus 2. My math calculates this out to be, I have is 1311. Okay. Now, I have to do the A, which is what? 7 plus 1311 minus 187. That should equal to 1131. Okay. So that's how that works with it, but I'm not done yet. The last step is to take B times the temp. So this is my new B, is this, right? I gotta take B, this number, which is what? 187, times that with 1311. That should equal to 2, 4, 5, comma 1, 5, 7. So this is my last step in this thing. So when I output this to the screen, I want to output this as what? 1, 2, 3. What's my 1? Look at my column header. My 1 is what? 245, comma 157, space, okay, or comma, space. I'm sorry, it doesn't have a comma here. I put that in with it. Space here. So, and then there's a space. My 2 is what? 1131, comma, space, and the last number is 187. Okay, so if you did this right, this is what's supposed to come out with this thing. Alright, hope that helps. Good luck.